I'm on the board of directors with Pure Romance. Pure Romance is a direct sales company. We work exclusively with and for women. And so everyone I work with is female, with the exclusion of our CEO and the fact that my husband, Dustin, helps me pack orders sometimes. Mm-hmm. And by nature, I think women are a little more judgmental. And notoriously, we are unkind and judgmental about each other. I've noticed within the industry, I've been in business for 12 years now. Holy cow. I've been in business for 12 years now, and I always had the opinion, and you guys might relate to this too, it's easier to be friends with guys. Guys are so much less drama, blah, 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 blah. And I genuinely felt that way. Now that I've been in the business for a while, I don't experience that. And I have found that women who are successful and driven and constantly feeding themselves things that are good for their soul are less that way. Mm-hmm. But just like any other business, there's a lot of competitiveness, and we internally have this horrible habit of comparing ourselves to others. So there's a saying that says, comparison is the thief of joy.
It is, yeah, yeah.
I heard that being in Pure Romance. Mm-hmm. And something that we are constantly told is stay in your lane. Don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Just do the work, commit to the process, detach from the outcome, whatever. So I've learned to not be so judgmental with myself while also going, okay, that works for her. Let me try to do that and tweak it. And I've gained so much, not just professionally, but personally, by being put in a position constantly where without judging, I can evaluate.
Okay, so you basically have taken, instead of a situation that could have been seen as very competitive, or could have been like, man, I'm just gonna judge myself really harshly because I'm not where that person is at. You've used that then to inspire you or to tweak it.
Absolutely, and not to say that I haven't been in that period where I'm like, God, I've been in business 5 years and so has she. Why am I not where she is? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And there are times that I'm going, I've been in 12 years and I don't yet have XYZ. And then I remind myself, well, yeah, you basically took 3 years off while you planned a wedding and got married and had some babies. And and even looking at those years when those were the things I was doing, I was still a top performer. Mm-hmm. But because of that judgment and that self-critic that we have inside us, it's going, well, that was not good enough. So something that, especially professionally, just in the last couple of years, I've learned to go, you know what, that was pretty kick-ass that you did that and that at the same time. And yeah, maybe so-and-so did it and had twins and did it better and whatever. Yeah. But it's like, you can always compare. Mm-hmm. The other thing too is there are people in the business that make different decisions than I do. We are all given a set of guidelines to follow to be in compliance. And the rest of it, we kind of have carte blanche. We do whatever fits into our personal lifestyle, which is one of the things I love about the job. And I see people that either on my team, other board members, whatever, that run their businesses differently than I would. Mm-hmm. And there was a point in my career when I would have said, that's the wrong way to do it. Mm-hmm. Now it's like, cool, that works for her.
Because that judgment kicks in.
That judgment kicks in, and I have to shut up and go, what do you know? You don't know anything about anything. And she's successful too. Look, she's also a board member. Look, she's also making enough money to stay home with her kids. Look, and it's like I have been able to retrain my brain to, instead of passing judgment, to go, I wonder why that works for her. Mm-hmm. Or I wonder why she's doing it that way, and what could I learn from that? So instead of bringing judgment, to try to bring curiosity.
That's what I was going to say. I think it makes a huge difference, you know. And I think, like you said, we innately, as women, unfortunately, once we start getting competitive, the competition turns into judgment.
One of the things that you said is that judgment, you ask yourself why they were doing it this way. And I think, and for all our listeners and our viewers, I think this is very important. Instead of judging someone and thinking about, oh my God, their life is so much better, then maybe we need to restructure what we're doing and work our ways to make our life and not what that person's life is going to be. So the way we judge things, instead of judging, maybe perhaps saying, okay, how can I do what they're doing, but in my version?
Like reevaluate our like value
yes,
system.
Yes,
you know?
reevaluate. And I think a lot of us, especially me, over the years, that's one of the things that I start doing and pretty much left at the door too. But judging other people or even myself, I try to start seeing my life a little different. And I love the way, Jesse, I really am glad that you're giving these advice and letting us know, because I think we can relate so much to that. And it's
like in all
It is.
aspects of our
It
life,
is.
you know?